A lot of the press I've been reading about the Mighty Lemon Drops talks about you and the 60s resurgence at the same time. What are the best things about the 60s that you think you bring to your music?
Well, we like a lot of things like, we like a lot of, you know, late 60s stuff like the obvious ones like the Doors and the Velvet Underground and things like that. We like a lot of English psychedelia as well, like, you know, stuff like Syd Barrett and early Pink Floyd and stuff like that. We're not completely obsessed with sort of that period, but, you know, some good music.
It's like the 60s that have gone through the cleansing fires of punk.
Yeah, you can say that, yeah. I mean, we were all really into the punk thing, you know. I mean, it was the time when we were in sort of, well, what you call high school. We don't call it that, but, you know, we didn't actually get into the late 60s stuff. I mean, I didn't until, you know, because I was really into the punk thing when I was about sort of 14 and that, you know, and then you wouldn't really listen to anything else. And then, like, I remember hearing, like, bands like when the Bunnymen and War Heat first came around and the Teardrop Explodes and that. And, like, after hearing that, you go out and sort of, you know, sort of listen to sort of more stuff like that. 'Cause, I mean, we were still really young then, you know, I mean, yeah, well, in comparison, you know, I mean, we hadn't heard a lot of that period of music.
I know you tried to hurt me, seen it in your face. You took my world, my world, my world. It's not a pretty place. It would be so good if I could keep you out of my head. Does it take so long to forget about the things you said? Now I'm at my bill, it's gone down the hill. You were my biggest fail. Well, I'll give you my time to kill, but you'll never, never break my will. I could see you sleeping pill, and in the morning could be sleeping still. But must know how much to ill. Oh, way beyond the surgeon still. It wanders through a dollar bill. What more can you buy? We've had to fight tooth and nail, really, to retain what essentially we're all about, and that's like on the recording side of it, that our input is totally everything. So when you know, somebody who's into the group goes out and buys an LP, every aspect of that record is the band. We put it together. Reg, more often than not, does the front covers, he does the front sleeves. So they're getting something that the group has created. It's not manufactured for a market. We don't think of people as record market, you know what I mean? Which is like, and to be able to retain that, we're fighting really tooth and nail, because of course the labels want to get involved to the extent where they want to make us a commodity. But we're more than a commodity, you know, we're an exercise in communication. That's what the Chameleons are all about.
Someone once wrote that the Chameleons want a hit single about as bad as the UK wants nuclear fallout. What does that mean?
It means that we're not, it means that we won't pursue a hit record to the detriment of everything else that we do, basically. It means that if loads of people suddenly hear one of our songs and they go out and buy it in droves, that's great. But we won't pursue that and prostitute other areas of what we do for the sake of having a record in the top 10. The whole idea is totally abhorrent, and really, I mean, you shouldn't have to do that anyway, you know what I mean?